Hey everyone, it's Marlon. I've been home from the hospital now for about a month, and I want to take the moment to speak directly to the space that many of us find ourselves in, that in between space. As you can see, I'm at home, I'm still using the CPM machine. Think about this: we're not where we're used to be, and we're not quite where we're trying to go. But the place where we're at is where progress feels slow, where uncertainty feels loud, and where the questions sometimes outweigh the answers. This is the place where we're doing the work, but we're still waiting on results. It's the place where we're trusting God, but we're still fighting off fear. It's the place where we're healing, growing, rebuilding, and sometimes wondering if it's all really coming together. And yet, even in that space, there's purpose, because what feels like a delay to us is often development in the hands of God. What feels like isolation is preparation, and what feels uncertain to us has already been ordered by Him. Let's continue to trust the process, because He is going to be with us and see us through it. The scripture says, "Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord will personally go ahead of you. He will be with you. He will never fail you or abandon you," in Deuteronomy 31, verse 8. Another translation is, "He will never leave you nor forsake you." This means that wherever we go, whatever we face, and however uncertain it may seem, we are not walking through anything alone. God prepares us privately before He uses us publicly. One of the hardest things to accept is that some of our most important growth happens in places where nobody sees us. There's no applause, no recognition, no validation, but there is development. God uses these quiet spaces to shape our mindset and strengthen our faith and refine our character. And it's in these moments where distractions are reduced and our focus becomes clear. We might begin to hear Him differently, not through noise, but through stillness. Like when Elijah was in the wilderness. He didn't hear God in the wind or the earthquake or the fire, but it was in a still small voice. The moment wasn't about performance, it was about connection. God was teaching Elijah how to recognize His voice personally. Think about this: in recovery or rehabilitation, after a setback, whether it's healing or starting over, most of the work happens behind the scenes, like using this therapy device, putting in effort day after day. The progress is slow, it's consistent, but once we begin to understand that God is working on us in private, we realize something deeper. He's not just preparing us for the moment, He's preparing us through the process. And this process may feel uncomfortable, but it is necessary. This process isn't easy. In fact, it stretches us in ways that we don't expect. It challenges our patience, it tests our faith, it confronts our fears, but it also builds our endurance. Moses spent years in the wilderness before leading his people. Jesus was led into the wilderness tempted before stepping into his ministry. The wilderness isn't punishment, it's preparation. Right now, we might be in a situation where we're putting in effort but not seeing immediate results. This is where I am. Maybe we're working on healing and rebuilding and trying to stay consistent, trying to stay up mentally, physically, spiritually. This is repetitive, but it is building something within us that is going to sustain us for when that moment arrives. 30 days ago, I was in the hospital, and now I'm home. I'm still putting in the work. The process, the same mindset that carried me through the hospital, is what I have to bring with me now that I'm home. Here's where it becomes powerful, because this process isn't about what we're going through, but it's about who's going through it with us. God goes before us and He stays with us. His promise isn't that God isn't just aware of the situation, but the promise is that He's actively involved in it. He goes before us, meaning He already made a way. He will never leave us alone in this. This changes everything, because now we're facing uncertainty, but with the certainty that He's with us. We're not trying to figure it out all by ourselves, but we know He has the answers. God told Joshua to be strong and courageous. God told Moses that He's going to be with them, the I am that I am. And Jesus had the word with Him when the enemy tried to corrupt Him. God is leading us into it. He's equipped us for it, and He's taking us through it. and he's going to be with us in the moment that we show up to show his glory. Let me leave you with this. Let's continue to trust the process, even when it's quiet, trust it. Even when it's slow, trust it. Even when it's uncomfortable, trust it. Because God is not developing us by accident. He's developing us on purpose. He's not going to leave us in a deficit. He's not going to abandon us in a struggle. He's not going to bring us this far just to leave us unprepared. What he's doing in us right now privately is going to position us for what he wants to do through us publicly. And when that moment comes, we won't step into it with fear. We won't step into it with hesitation. We will step into it with confidence, not because of our own strength, because of the power of God, not by might nor by power, but by the Spirit of the Lord. So whatever we're walking through, whatever is ahead of us, let's stand firm in this truth. He has already gone before us. He is with us right now, and he will not fail us. My name is Marlon. I'm home. I'm recovering. I'm putting in the work, and I know you are also. And I definitely will be looking for us to be and speak with one another one more time real soon. Very transparent today, y'all. Very transparent.